What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. So, on today's episode, I figured we'd go back to the Hosberg wetlands and take care of that champion we ran into a pretty long time ago. I don't think that's 5 to 40, so that's fine. I don't think we have anybody to chit-chat to. We do not, so we can just go ahead and head on out. We'll kill that champion, and then whatever section of the lighthouse that opens, when we bring the essence back, I guess we'll take care of that too, so... let's just fast travel to the wetlands. I'll probably go sell up some things to that Grey Warden merchant too. I think that'll be good to get some of the reputation bolstered. Where is the merchant? It's in the courtyard. Yeah, it's in here. I wonder if Antoine left yet. Probably right, since we have the Siege of Weishaupt. Oh, no, that's the... okay.
Hello there.
Oh, we can't sell to this merchant. What is the, we can't compare this to what we currently have equipped. It's 380 and we have 6 grand, so let's just do it. Let's just get it upgraded. And we'll get that too, we have plenty.
Another day.
So we can't peddle our wares to the wardens yet to upgrade them, but we'll keep an eye on it. Do we have a fast travel close to you? We do. We'll slide on back and fight this champion. I didn't even bother the first time I encountered it, because I just figured it was above my pay grade, so... looks like there's actually a couple slip roads that I didn't take here too, like this one right here as well. And the demon is down there as well. Okay, let's take a look around a little bit before we go deal with this champion. I'm kind of curious what's going on in the places I missed. Because it could literally just be nothing, and it just could be a little shortcut that I didn't take like that. Can I be cheeky? It looks like I can, if I aim it right. Maybe not actually. But if Hassan takes that, can I take this? It looks like it'll be up there, so let's swing around for a second.
Company, get ready.
Hello. Hit him with the good stuff. Alrighty, so how am I getting the shortcut? Can't hop up that, not to a completion at least. And from here, I don't think I'll have an angle. Not up there either. Okay. Well, this takes us to the ghost. We've been everywhere else. Apart from up here and down here. Let me see. Let's go towards objective. See if there's a cheeky opportunity to sling a shield at that. No, no way. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna assume we come back for that. If not, I'll just make the magic happen and try and figure that out at a later date.
Nav, I've been thinking. If Solas is in Rook,
We're about to be 32, so we got plenty of go-go juice for this. Hey, bitch. Suck on this.
don't just stand there.
Hit him with another combo and he should be about done. Or whatever shithole you came from.
I've been thinking. If Solas,
Better get this where it's needed.
Now, I suppose the real question is, do we want to take a stab at this? It's 10 to 40. 9 levels under. I mean, shit, it couldn't hurt to try, right? We can't always just run away and disengage if it comes to it.
here we go.
You're a big boy.
Done.
Things ready.
There's another blight cyst.
Look there.
What is going on up yonder? Warden's Key. Yeah, the Wings of Retribution is going to be better than that. Getting those deflect stacks comes in really handy. This is only 35, that's not 40. You can take a 45.
We've got
Wakey wakey. Move that out like that.
Rook gets that one.
Good to go.
I cannot see shit.
Got it covered.
Ooh, I missed my detonation because Aye, that sucks.
Now it.
8 seconds left on Harden. Come on, me.
Do this again. Got you covered.
Tell your gods we won't be stopped.
My work.
Well, that's done.
And we got a fade chest.
This'll open the way.
Field Commander's Helm. It's a heavy helm. 15% ability damage, 132 defense. Rage generation is down 75%. All of your abilities now have a 60-second cooldown, but no rage cost. Your damage is increased by 1% for every 2 rage. That's kind of fire. That is kind of fire. It's all just on a regular 60-second cooldown. I might mess with that. Maybe. I haven't decided. I might mess with that. That might be the play. Everything will be way more consistent if I do it that way. It'll just be a flat 60 seconds and I can do all my combos as we please. Oh, there is a ghost somewhere in here. Maybe I have to come back for her. finally hop up here again. Oh, come on now. There we go. Knock, knock. Okay, so where's the actual chest? There's a chest in there, right? There it is. Took me a second to figure out what I was going to do there. Alright, so we cleaned up a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure about the ghost. Maybe he's not up yet. Thought it might have had something to do with the light cyst, but that obviously wasn't correct.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
That sounds like the trapped demon in the Metropolis.
Degraded Egyptian. I'll free you alive before you find the treasure I prepared.
Good lord.
Nice, Rook.
Beefy.
Something's ready. Well, look at that. Got us the range. Watch it. I'm ready.
In the back.
Nice move.
Let's just hit him with everything.
Ranged attacker. On to you.
We got him.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
So it did.
The note I found said we had to defeat lesser demons before we could reach the one sealed away. But maybe it was wrong and they're all the same demon.
Yeah, maybe it splintered itself to get itself out of the room. When we put it all back together, we'll have to fight the main demon, I imagine. Which one was the one? Oh, we have all these. We have two of these. This one's 40. Let's do the 35 one. I'm not going to mess with the level 40 one yet, but we can do the level 35. Speaking of, silly me, I have a skill point. What are you? Burning damage increases by 20% of the current rage. And this one is Upgrades control abilities. For each equipped control ability, you gain 20 defense. May as well, right? Keep speccing into that. Again, around level 40 is when I'm going to start respecking. Because that's when I have access to the most stuff, so. I have access to the entire champion tree at level 40. I'll have 40 skill points. Well, over 45 thanks to the Ben Harel altars. That's when we'll have the most things to play with. Be able to get a chunky little build going for us at that point, so. Level 40 is going to be the respec build video explanation. But now I'm just doing what works and socketing points where they make sense. But I think the build we have is pretty effective so far. Now that I upgraded everything, I stopped feeling quite so squishy.
Trouble scouted.
The wrong day.
I've been thinking, if Solas is in Rook's head, wouldn't he know more about him than me?
Rook knows.
Intrusion.
What's wrong? Is it the undead we've been fighting?
Corruption seeps in, Dweller. It overflows here. Staunch it.
Ominous.
Well, back to our point. Rook knows Solas now. You knew him at a different time. It's another angle.
I'm not...
Leaving this to mark my way, blasted place keeps circling me around, but I was in washed up here, and now I keep finding it again. I guess the Wolf's guardians deem my presence forbidden. But Zebenkek got back, Gax Kang got back, formless, who even knows? Gax Kang is very crazy to hear, that's from Origins. He's the guy you get in the, what is it, the dirty hovel inside Denerim slums. I won't be beaten by some Fade Forest. I will get back. I choose this. That's what I am. I'm...
sure what else I can tell you. He doesn't like tea? That can't be useful.
You'd be surprised.
I suppose it's useful if you're ever trying to get some kind of dinner date going.
Company, get ready.
I love yoinking people over here like that.
Right on him.
I know those blighted creatures.
Goes this way, but let's stay on our guard.
Lucky shot.
Finally, a hidden waterfall. Always makes me smile whenever I run into them. Just yeet across.
Did your gods give you that throne? Get up and fight. Here it comes.
Get up and fire is a beefy command, Rook. Come here, bitch. finish me.
Got us in the distance.
About time you did the bugs, I can cancel. Oh, that was a cheeky hitbox moment.
Now it's your turn.
Got him in position. These things just keep healing themselves.
That means it's weakening the Fate. Stay on it.
Good to go.
A wellspring flame.
Okay, so I can break that. Important to note.
That should weaken it.
I'm there.
Stop.
They're aiming for us. Your turn.
Blighted soul stolen.
Give me the one I like. There you go. That's the one I like.
Ready to go again.
Come on, big guy.
Got us at range. My job.
Blighted soul stolen.
Done.
We're under fire. Look out.
Someone follow up.
He really doesn't want to play along with my bullshit, though. Thank you.
In darkness long lamenting.
Yeah, it's healing again, and the tear's getting weaker.
A wellspring flame.
the last hole down so we can get a 1v1 with a big boy again.
My doctor. Your turn.
Target.
Light and soul stolen.
Something's ready.
A wellspring prey.
That might be a problem.
Ready to go.
Better safe fuck here. Should be the end of him. Oh, we snuck that in.
The Fate's hair and the Revenant are both gone. And the Revenant left its essence behind like before. These Revenants aren't just undead. Better get this where it's needed.
Yeah. I wish the dialogue line didn't cut off right there, as he was explaining to me what they are just because I picked the essence up. I do dislike when games do that. That's like forcing me to sit there and wait to like move. The worst case in games where that kind of stuff happens is when it's like area based, so you take 2 steps forward and the dialogue changes. At least it wasn't that, but still. Andraste's Will, 50% burn duration, 1% maximum burn in stacks, and all afflictions that you apply are applied as burning instead. The stagger just seems better. A straight lethal at 10% higher health remaining too. I mean, I'll take it though, I'm not gonna scoff at it. And this belongs in this door. How do we get to this door? Let's see. We have the essence for this too. This one was beefy though, right? Isn't this the level 40 door?
Dweller, corruption seeps in.
Another Revenant.
Ever nearest gnaw the roots, their teeth, his regrets. Destroy what rises.
Yeah, I don't know if we want this smoke. This one was the level 40 door and we're 32. That's 8 levels. The difference between 32 and 40 is vast. Like, at 40 you should have access to the complete champion tree, for example. I mean, the hell with it, we could try it. Why not? When in Rome, right?
That explains the bones.
Yeah, you think? I gotta try and keep my potions and health up before the boss gets down here, so.
Got the setup, you do the rest.
Someone follow up! Making the rest of us look bad, Rook.
The Revenant's awake. This one's even stronger.
Can I get you when you're in the air? I can. Beautiful. Light him up, everybody. I got hit by that one. Why don't you get your ass back over here?
That one!
What? It's drawing power from the beta.
It's not.
Let's just
Is it healing itself?
do whatever we can do with this.
Ready again?
Got you covered.
Whatever you're doing.
Time to finish this.
Not even close. All set.
Ooh. Now that I know you can stun them out of the healing phase, that becomes way easier.
That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island.
That's way less of a big deal once you know you can break that
Another
bubble.
Revenant destroyed. Another essence gained. That makes 3 essences. We should start looking for somewhere to use them.
Can't believe I was
Better get this where it's needed.
too, like, laser focused locked in to realize that. Too deep. Should never have used the mirror while the sun was acting funny. The light was wrong, and it messed with the magic. Now it seems like I'm in the deep roads, only something doesn't feel right. The lyrium in my pack is misbehaving. I'm a surface dwarf, damn it. I don't belong down here. Wherever here is. I am going to get out and find the happily ever after I was promised. Bradona Kitroka. Looks like a Star Wars character, doesn't it? Bradona Ritwalker. Yeah, I'm hoping that thing over there is a fade chest after that big ass boss fight, but I suppose we'll see. Indeed it is. Thank you. But we can't get to his throne. It's been kind of fun to mess around with those. And what's behind? Casket Sharp. 553 fizz damage. This weapon's light attacks are now also heavy attacks. Defeating an enemy deals stagger damage to nearby enemies. Well, that's kind of crazy. That'll be our heavy weapon, though. This gate open, finally. I think we came up here and peeked through that a very long time ago. There's the mining shaft and stuff. Yeah, we did. Well, I'm glad that's all taken care of. Now, all the way back there is where we can start dropping these in. How long have we been running? 43 minutes. We can do some more investigation for this. Dip in a little.
Must be why the Revenants were raised, to keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there.
Indeed. What was your motive for this?
Lights up ahead.
More blight. There's no end to it.
You can feel it down there. Ready?
Here goes nothing.
What? Any ways forward, right?
Eyes up. Weapons ready.
Okay. That's a very big boss arena. It's a dragon, isn't it? I saw it phase in there as the cutscene started.
There! It's been feeding on the blight! Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive!
Level 50? I should not have come down here. Oh, yeah.
Got it.
I'll get right on that. Jesus, no, I'm not. Very much not.
Let's go again.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this one.
Finish it. They're aiming for us.
Charlie, who's yours?
They're opening quickly. Someone follow up.
Got it covered.
Give me both. Man, I would tough to get my companions back right now. What a miss. Didn't know that could miss. Thank God.
Don't just stand there.
Got things ready.
Ranged attackers. Got him in position. Ready again.
Got things ready. There's our chance. Move!
This spy is going crazy right now, and the fact that I'm still alive is very surprising.
Where is everyone?
Cheeky. Ah. Might be scuffed. thought so. That's okay. Well, we do have a revive. Got it. That was cheap. Heal me up real quick. Let's fucking go. Way under level too. Let's go. Sweatier than it needed to be, but let's go.
Corruption staunched. The Evanura cease their gnawing. The crossroads heals. The sanctum renewed, dweller. As is needed.
We did it. That dragon must have been the god's final weapon to take the crossroads.
The team came face to face with a blighted dragon sent by the gods to corrupt the crossroads. Defeating the nightmare creature destroyed Elganon and Gilanane's most insidious influence on the place. Well, I hope that was enjoyable, even though it took a while.
Let's go.
I know I kind of just had to whittle him down there, but I hope that was fun to watch. It was pretty fun to play. That's kind of a satisfaction thing, actually. I can't believe I almost reloaded that. I almost called that a day. I'm glad I decided to revive. I ended up killing the thing. Way under level 2. That thing was level 50 and World War 32. Ducking, dipping, diving, and dodging. That is one beauty of, I guess, well, maybe it's a trade-off between action and traditional RPGs. Like, in a traditional RPG, the amount of flawless play you would need to do anything close to that would be insane. But because it's an action game, I get to roll around and I can kind of, like, be cheeky. I'll let you guys decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but each time you use an ability that hits an enemy, Gain 20% damage and negative 20% to your resistances. This bonus is reset if you defend or dodge. That seems like the kind of thing you would only ever want to pop under very specific circumstances. Hello. What are you?
You return. We are content.
Second circle. Well, it looks like it didn't give us the codex for it.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Not now. Not yet. We will show you soon.
I don't know what the
This
hell's going
just
on with
gets
that.
weirder every time.
Calm before the storm. I come here sometimes when I need to be myself. Not Solas' friend, Felasan. Not the slow arrow of the rebellion. Just me. He hasn't been right since what happened with Mythal. He's planning something with the dagger. And if it were a good idea, he'd have told me. Damn it, Solas. I'm with you as long as we're protecting the innocent from the powerful, but you make it hard sometimes. Felasan. Yeah, he does. Because he's full of shit. Alright, boatman. Or woman spirit thing. Pick me home.
The deeper currents.
I feel like maybe that's Felasan, but it also wouldn't make a boatload of sense if it was, because I think it's the voice sounds female, so now we've taken care of that. There's just this memory thing, which is what, 5 to 40? I mean, we just killed a level 50 dragon, so I'm feeling pretty fucking confident about being able to tackle whatever we get thrown here, but it might be a little ambitious to jump straight back into even more challenges. Track it, and let's go to this beacon. So it's above us, somewhere all the way up these ladders, I guess. We can probably get it if we try. Again, all it is we pick it up and then we can go back to Solas, right? But it's up to that
Sometimes
behind
I remember
this.
the things Solas said, and it finally dawns that he was talking about being the Dread Wolf.
Go on.
He'd make offhand
I'm actually interested
comments about
too.
Arlethan's court and the rebellion against the elven gods. And it never occurred to me that he was actually there. Why would we think he was there? He couldn't have been there. But he was.
You're saying he slipped up.
Or got cocky.
My money's on Kake. Solas always did have a very inflated opinion of himself. Yeah, I have no idea how to get to that. Where do you go? Yeah, I don't know how we get there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is assume that we just can't get that yet, so let us go back to the lighthouse real quick. Because we do have a few regret.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurers seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What
And remind
if
them enough.
instead you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
He
As you
didn't.
must. The Blight is our mistake.
So what is this getting at? When the Magisters rocked
Did
up,
Mythal call Solas love in that memory?
she did.
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
As someone who has Solas talking in my dreams, I'm with Balara. I just can't see Solas carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would, or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
The latter.
Yes.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
I would like to hear about that.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made of something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Okay, Solas warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solas says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
Are they trying to
But
get
this isn't
at
just a memory.
that
It's
the
something
whole
Solas
Blight
wants
thing
to
was created
hide.
by the elven
What's
gods?
the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, he met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
No, in the
It was
flesh.
complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon. Nice! The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
She was in Morrigan's mother for a while. Yeah, are they trying to say that the elven gods created the Blight, and then the Magisters came into the Fade and met the elven gods that were locked here, and then they got tainted by the Blight and sent back?
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
I need more explanation on all this game. You're touching on a lot of things that have a lot of intricacy and a lot of backstory and history within all the other games. I need definitives here. Because if that's the case, then I guess the archdemons were just... What did Solas say? That he was their pets and what they tied themselves to. So the old dragon gods, as it were just the Evanurus's pets. And then when the Magisters broke into the Fade, they broke into the section of the Fade which was holding the Evanurus prisoner, and then they got blighted and messed with. and then sent back, and that's how it started.
Solas tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight, but he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
We'll actually have a whole shitload of them. I guess we'll just finish these off before we wrap the episode. This one's gonna go on for a while.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power!
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question.
That much
but what
we
he
do.
did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in
Which
their
separated the world from the Fade.
Yes.
And since elven
To keep
society
them
was
from
so
accessing the Fade, but
built on the
was
Fade, it made it
creation
all
of the veil
collapse.
around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
Yeah, he did literally yell no during that memory.
Davern and I have fought the Blight for years. It's terrifying. Watching the gods poison his world, his people, I understand why Solas would do anything to stop it.
I know, Rook. I'm not denying that. I wish there'd been a better way. That's all.
So does he. This isn't a memory he's proud of.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solas trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
It's so hard to tell without anything definitive, because what made the elves, you know? Even if the elves did build that, then what made the elves? The Golden City is the Golden City. Now maybe the Golden City is the prison that Solas built for them. But something still had to create everything, and whether Andraste was being aided by spirits or whatever else, that's still all a thing, right? And Andraste's ashes are definitely magical. They've resurrected people. They resurrected Al-Eamon. They shed Delirium and all that stuff. Resurrects Liliana if you kill her in Origins. So there's definitely something to all that. I still believe.
I believed in the Maker too, Lace. I still do. I don't think you have to give it up.
But what they taught us was just wrong. What if the Maker just doesn't exist?
The chant of light might be wrong, but it's been made and changed by people over 1,000 years.
There was a whole verse about an elf named Shartan, and the chantry just cut it out.
So maybe
know about
the Golden
Shartan,
City
too.
was meant as a metaphor.
He's in some Origins
Maybe it was
codexes.
added because of politics. That might change the history, but it doesn't have to change your whole faith.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
That's a very
Looks
real
like there
point.
are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Well, we don't have all of his memories. We know where the last one is. We'll finish these ones.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solas. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
I mean, if the initial elves were spirits, then that does add more credence back into the whole Maker thing, right? Because the Maker supposedly made the spirits and made the Golden City was his throne world, and he made the spirits. In the first iteration of his spirits, he was disappointed in, so he cast them down and made humanity. And that's why the spirits want to get into the real world, because they're jealous and they want to imitate things. Because that's all that the first version of creation could do, is imitate. They couldn't create.
This puts all of elven history in a new light, not to mention what we think about spirits.
I mean, some magic works differently for elves. If we came from spirits, that'd explain it.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
If the world learned about this, and it led to attacks against elves.
Elves have enough trouble.
I mean, it inevitably would.
We have to tell someone, though.
The same way as if it turned out that humans came from like parasites or whatever, then everybody else,
Think
you
I
know.
was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else.
He's a pride
Not
demon.
about spirits,
That would
or
track.
not all about them, at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
They heard the Titans. Yeah, that would go with the Titan thing. So the elves literally might be the Maker's first children.
You think the ground shaking was the Titans?
It makes sense, doesn't it? Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck back, like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
And we just saw how it started.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solas regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried, you said it yourself.
He did it for Mithal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented, if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
And most of the deaths in Inquisition. And all of the deaths in this game. Almost all of this shit that's happened throughout these games is his fault. I think this is the last one we have to watch until we get that last wolf statue.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every Titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
So the blight comes from Lyrium Titans.
Solas made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless.
But they're not all dead. We met a Titan in Inquisition.
For a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
And he did it all because he knew all the dangers, and he did it because a woman asked him to. The Dread Wolf of Trickery as a fool. It's kind of fitting, isn't it?
That's what Solas does, isn't it? He sees a problem, and he thinks of a solution that has huge, horrible knock-on effects. And then he does it anyway. Because there's no way anyone else could come up with something better.
And then he plays victim when it all goes wrong.
He did incalculable damage to the world. Because he's really sad, you see?
Hit the nail on the head, Rook.
No wonder regret eats away at Solas.
I don't care that eats away at him.
Worse than that. That isn't what Solas regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
What does this mean for Darkspawn?
No, that's absurd.
Should we try to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are
Solas
for later. We have Elgarnon and Gillanane to deal with now.
And then I want Solas to look me in the eye An answer for what he did.
I'm sure he'd shed a single tear and say
A deeper regret.
I didn't know
Almost
the
all of them involve
consequences.
Mathal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count.
I'm
If we
trying to
find
set
it,
it
we'll
right.
see what's
I took
worse than this.
precautions.
Isn't that what he always says? That he took precautions? That's what he said in Inquisition. That's what he said at the beginning and end of Inquisition, actually. And then again, that's what he said when we met him in this game. When Varric is like, you're spilling demons into the whole world. What are you doing? Everybody's dying. And he's like, no, I took precautions. Like, yeah, well, how'd that all go for you, Solas? He's just Anders with more power. A wannabe fucking Che Guevara that thinks he could fix it all himself. Pride, ego. It never ends. Just a random asshole that thought he was better than he was. Let's be the last one that we don't have. Yeah, his reach just exceeded his grasp and he ruined the world, what, 3x now? 3 times over? 4 times over? I think it's 3, right? When he nuked the Titans, when he sealed them in the Fade, and then when he brought it down. Technically 4 times, because he brought the, he opened the Veil in the Sky in Inquisition, and that was another one. So it's technically 4x that Solas has ruined the world, and he still wants to play victim and act like he took precautions and he's doing the right thing. Get the fuck out of here. People like him you can't get through to. There's too much ego and narcissism in the, like, how narcissistic do you have to be to think that the world is yours to fix in the first place? Talk about main character syndrome. If he had just fallen on his sword after the first time, the world would quite literally be a better place. Like, if he had sealed all the gods away and just, like, collapsed on his own lyrium dagger and called it a day, the world would be a better place. But he'd, no, I'll fix this. I have a plan. And every time he enacts a part of that plan, the world becomes a worse place. And he just keeps going, right? Because he feels sorry for himself. Like, a boo-hoo. I can kill everybody else and ruin everybody else's life because I have this trauma that happened a long time ago. Like, people like him, there's no helping, there's no talking to, there's no saving, fixing, and honestly, they don't deserve it. The self-importance and all that. He doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt to try and fix him or save him or whatever you want to say. A lost cause. Do you have any comments on all this, Varric?
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
I'll try that. Alright, everybody, so this episode did run pretty fucking long, so that is going to be a point where we wrap up, so thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, you're feeling particularly generous, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age the Veilguard. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.